everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you're all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex, and welcome back to some more GTA 5, where today we're going to be doing something a little bit foreign. We're going to venture into something that you wouldn't normally see in GTA 5, or in fact in any sort of Western country actually. Because today, we're going to be doing a bit of Hagwala, and that car in the car I'm driving is some good... Is that Trevor? Why does it look like Trevor in there? I think that's a cop. I don't understand. I do not understand what's going on. Okay, this is bad. Let me just get rid of this for a second. Okay, that's better. Where was I? So, in today's video, we're going to be looking at something called Hagwala, which is actually an Arabic word. I'm sure I've said that completely wrong, but it basically translates to Arab drifting. Well, that's what we call it. We call it Arab drifting. Maybe it says drifting in Arabic. I'm not entirely sure. But Arabic drifting is not the sort of drifting that you may be used to. Normally in the West, or actually most of the world, drifting to us is going around all these amazing tracks, do all these turns, and drifting around the corners and everything else like that. In the Middle East, they do it on dead straight highway roads in the middle of the desert. And that is why I'm going to be looking at one map and 3 cars in today's video. All cars are going to be the sort of stereotypical cars that they would use for Arabic drifting. So if we just look over to the left, you will see this massive, long Arabian highway over here. Huge, massive, just desert on either side, and then 2 long stretches of highway. And first of all, I just want to note that yes, there are going to be some shadow bugging. I don't know what's causing it. I've tried updating my drivers and everything else. It might just be that this map is just a bit buggy. But yes, I apologize. There are going to be some shadow bugs. Let's hopefully, we could just try and ignore it for this video. So today we're going to be looking at this map, and we're going to try and attempt to do some Hagwala, and I'm going to be doing it in 3 cars that you would stereotypically find in the Middle East being drifted around on the highways of, I don't know, like Saudi Arabia. I don't know what sort of countries they do it in. I think it's sort of like Saudi Arabia. What country is this plate from? Let's just have a look here. This is from KSA. I mean, I haven't got a clue. That might be Saudi Arabia. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if that's like bad. If I get like the wrong country, people might be mad. So, Middle East somewhere, people do this. So, these cars, well, this one's supposed to be front-wheel drive, and all the other cars that we'll be checking out are also supposed to be front-wheel drive. In real life they are, but in this game they are all rear-wheel drive, and I guess that's because when I've tried to do this with front-wheel drive cars and try to drift them, doesn't really work inside of GTA, so I guess you have to have them as rear-wheel drive. So, before we actually get into all of this and check out all the rest of the cars and try and attempt to do some drifting ourselves, there's going to be some comments and questions on the screen. These are comments and questions featured from the previous video. If you would like your comments and questions featured, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll pick some at random and feature them at the start of the next video. Don't forget, you can also follow me on Twitter, as always, at Figureight. And also, I have a new YouTube channel. And some of you, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know what my YouTube channel already is, this new one. It's not about gaming or anything like that. It's sort of like a small hobby channel I wanted to do on the side. That's as much as I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to let you guys click on it, watch the first video, tell me what you think. I'm sure many of you are probably, it's not really what you guys are going to be into. But I thought I'd just let you know and leave a link in the comment section below so you can go and check that new channel out. And let me know what you think. And by the way, that's not going to affect this channel at all. It's not like that channel is going to take over this channel or anything. The reason I haven't done videos lately is just because I've not been very well. In fact, I'm still not well perfectly right now. My throat actually really hurts. So there might be a lot of groaning and rough sounding voice in this video, and I can only apologize. Okay, so here we are. These are the 3 cars that we're going to be looking at today. So we have the Kia Optima, also known as, I believe, the K5 in Korea. Then we have the Hyundai Elantra, and then we have the Chevrolet Caprice. Now, all of these are the sort of cars you'd stereotypically find if you try and search like Hagwala on YouTube or Arab drifting. These are the sort of cars that they drive, just normally like family saloons, normally front-wheel drive cars, and it's absolutely incredible. If you've never seen it before, well, check this video out first and then go and watch some videos on it, because it is amazing. They go stupidly fast and then just try and go sideways on a dead straight road. It's incredibly dangerous. I've also seen some videos which I'm pretty sure people died in major accidents in this thing. It's incredibly dangerous. But that's why we have this map and GTA 5, so we can try and do it in the safety of our own homes. So these are all basically, you know, standard cars. These ones also have the foreign license plates, which is very fitting for this. These were actually designed and made specifically for Hugweller in GTA 5. But this one here, whilst it doesn't have the Arabian-style number plates, it does have a Hugweller-style handling files. So this one should be the best. But I'm also going to try and do something with the Enhanced Native Trainer to try and get these to drift as well as this one maybe. We'll have to see. Let's try them all out. So, let's just jump back here. Let's just jump out. And let's jump in to the Kia Optima first of all. So let's just give this a go. Now, the whole point, what I've seen from this is you're supposed to go as fast as possible. And actually what I have done is I've still got something running. So let me just turn all this off. This is my testing. So let's just turn all this down. This is what I was going to utilize to try and like test out the normal cars. But let's just turn this all off to 0 at the moment because this is supposed to drift on its own. So here we go. There's a lot of drifting going on already. This is a very drifty handling file that's gone into this. This actually works quite well. Now, in the videos that I see, normally they go like really fast as possible. And then they just sort of handbrake it. There we go. Oh, okay. I've really got to learn to be, I think subtle is the word for this. Definitely got to use the controller. Definitely no sort of sudden movements. I need to try and be very subtle with my knob right here. So let's just go dead forward. And then I'm going to handbrake. There we go. Actually, that's not so good. Oh, no, I did have it. This is the thing. I've got to sort of like knock. Ah, there we go. Instead of like holding on, what I'm doing is I'm just sort of like tapping. So I'm just going, hang on, let's go right. I just hit it once. Hang on, let me just get the sound of this so you can hear what I'm doing. I'm actually returning that each time. Maybe could do with a bit more holding on. Maybe for like a second longer. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a bit too much. Oh. However, if you watch those videos, they do also spin out like that and then continue on, which I sort of failed on. Is that the end? Wow, we actually did the whole length. And into the sea we go. Right, let's get the next one then. That actually turned out pretty well. Okay, so now I think I've got the idea of how to do this in GTA 5. That car was actually really well set up. Didn't have to use any sort of like speed boosts or anything like that. The handling files that I'm going to put a link to everything in the description, by the way, so just go and check that out. But that actually turned out pretty well. Now, this is in its standard form, the Elantra, and this is just replacing the Exemplar in this case. So this is going to have the normal standard GTA 5 handling, so it's pretty slow. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Nothing. Okay, right. This means we're definitely going to have to use a bit of Enhanced Native Trainer. So I'm going to use the speed boost first of all. Let's just see how that affects something. Okay, that really hasn't made much of a difference at all. And it's done nothing for this. We want something to make it just a lot quicker, just to break the traction. So let's just go ahead and let's just go back to Enhanced Native Trainer. And let's turn this. I did have it on 400. But let's try 100. Let's see what we get out of that. Okay, so instantly we have got a lot less traction. However, still pretty stuck to the ground. There's not much yet. Definitely the Kia Optima is the best so far. This one just really... If I actually hold it down a bit longer, I can get some out of it, but it's not... Ooh, no. It's nowhere near as controlled as that Kia Optima. That was really well made. Let's try and just knock this up to 400 now. That's going to make it a hell of a lot faster, and we should have no traction now. Oh, that kind of works. There. Okay, we need to hold it a lot longer. Ooh. Okay, we're definitely running out of track really fast, and it's kind of snappy, actually. Yeah, that's not going to work. But it works a lot better than just standard, so even without the handling files, you can sort of get some Arabian... I want to keep saying Arabic, but that's the name of the language. The Arabian drifting. Right, let's jump in then to the Chevy Caprice. Now, in the same vein as the other one, I'm going to set the engine power multiplier to 400. Here we go. Oh, this sounds a lot nicer. So yeah, in real life, I believe that all of these cars are actually front-wheel drive, and it's all front-wheel drive drifting, but I might be wrong, and maybe they've done some sort of like rear-wheel drive conversions. But all the cars that we're testing out in this game are rear-wheel drive. I tell you what, this one is really snappy. This is actually based on the Fugitive car that's in the game, which I can't remember what it looks like. All I know is it's a replacement. The Optima is the only one out of the 3 that is the add-on, which also has the extra handling file added. Yeah, this thing is an absolute mess. If this one had a proper Jaguar-style handling file like the Optima, I think this could work really well. I think this is probably my favorite one because I think this is the one that looks the most like it should belong in sort of the Arabian desert or something like that. So it's getting really dark with all these crappy shadows here. Maybe if I change the weather. Let's just go to extra sunny. Okay, that's made no difference. It's just made it slightly bluer. Yeah, that did nothing. Okay, let me just get to the end of this if I can. Probably most of it is just going to be done on sand because it's not so good. Then I'm going to do a final run with the Kia Optima just to try and see if I can get like a perfect little combo going. Because this sort of has it, but it's a bit snappy. And I'm not too sure. And into the drink. There we go. Okay, here we are. Now, I've reset all the speed things, so it's gone all back to 0 again. But I might try and turn this up to 400 as well. But let's see if we can get some proper drifting in. So let's just go full whack. So this is already, like, the handling has made this really fast as well, and also just has a great loss of traction. Okay, now we picked up some speed. Let's actually go first-person view and see if we can do it this way. Here we go. Handbrake, right, left. Okay, it's a little bit snappy. There we go. Oh, I should really be careful with that thing because it's definitely yeah, it's a lot snappier than I would have liked. Let's just go to this view. It's much better, this view. Here we go. So we go left. Oh, it's a little bit too much. And right. Oh, we need to get the limit. Oh, oh, okay. We're doing all right. We didn't spin out. We are running out of road, though. Oh, man. This is great. I think I could probably... This is like my first time trying it. I really have not practiced before this video. I wanted to jump straight in and see if I could sort of like progress throughout the video and just try to figure it out myself. If any of you guys have tried this yourselves before in GTA 5, doing a bit of Arabian drifting, and you've got any video footage, I would love to see what is actually possible with GTA 5, because I know that my driving is really not bad. It doesn't look good. It's just sort of snappy and whatnot. But we did just do the whole length there without spinning. So that's not too bad. Okay, my throat is really sort of like giving up the chase right now. And I'm losing my voice, so let's just do the final thing. I just want to go for a 400 times. Speed boost. I just want to see what it's going to be like, because this has already had some sort of speed boost in the handling anyway. So this thing's just going to be mental fast. But maybe that's going to get us the best drifting, because look at that, look. Without even trying. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. This is looking really good, actually. Oh, no. Hang on. Can we get it back? Oh, we're on the sand. We've lost it. But I like that there's just so much speed here. Plus the fact that this handling file does really help for the Jaguar style drifting. Look at that. It's just, it does it with ease. It just does it automatically without even trying. But it is very hard to oversteer. Well, I guess the whole thing is oversteering. But you know what I mean? Like to steer too much into just too much of a turn. Ooh. In fact, if you let off the throttle, you can control it a little bit, but it's very hard to do subtle movements, especially whilst trying to think of what I'm doing with this video and stuff. I'm sure if I sat here and concentrated for a little bit, I could probably figure this out. But this is all right. This is pretty cool. This is something completely different for GTA 5, something that is just not seen before, and this map just allows us to do this on a grand scale. This map's also pretty good for doing some top speed runs as well. I'm sure there's probably going to be some other better maps for this, but the fact that this looks like a highway in the desert is pretty cool. I like it. It's a shame about the shadowing. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's my computer, maybe it's the map, I'm not entirely sure. But there we go, guys. That is it. Don't forget to check out my new channel. There'll be links to all that in the description below, as well as the links to all of this. There's the 3 car mods, the map mod, and then the separate handling file for this. All the instructions on how to install it are pretty simple and included with all the mods. But there we go, guys. That is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know I haven't done videos much lately. My throat right now, I was hoping to do like 2 or 3 videos in this sitting, but I've done this one video and I'm dead. My throat is raw right now. It's terrible. It's all just allergies and everything's just getting to me, and I'm really under the weather. So I apologize for the lack of video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.